So hi there and welcome to a somewhat unexpected Walmart haul. So I went to Walmart yesterday and in the spirit of glowing up this year, I decided it was time to get some new scrubs for work. I work at a hospital and the scrubs that I have been wearing, I've owned for, gosh, the past 5 years, honestly. I mean, I'm not kidding. I think I've owned them for the past 5 years. And they're grey. I mean, they're the colour grey, but I think if they weren't the colour grey, they would be grey. You know, they've been washed thousands of times. They're just getting a bit and they're a bit shapeless and baggy, and I don't know, I think I'm just ready for something new. I looked on the Walmart website because Walmart has a fantastic line of scrubs called Scrub Star. Went online and it said that at this one particular Walmart, they had all of the scrubs I was interested in the size I was interested in. So I booked it down to this Walmart, and let me tell you, I was not thrilled about booking it down to this Walmart because this Walmart was the same Walmart where my car was recovered a month ago after it was stolen by a junkie. So the last time I was down at this Walmart, in fact the only time I've been down at this Walmart was, you know, being interviewed by state police. My car is sitting there, hot wired, and everything is smashed and totaled. Not a huge fan of the Walmart, but went there for the scrubs. So I get there and let me just go ahead and say Walmart's inventory system, not great. Everything that they said they had, they did not have on the shelves, which I don't know why I thought they would have everything on the shelves they said they were going to have on the shelves. I just have too much trust in humanity. Planned to go to Walmart to pick up like 5 sets of scrubs and got 1 scrub top, so yeah. But in my state of abject misery and not being able to find what I wanted, I Hangry shopped the store and picked up a whole bunch of other stuff. So let me tell you what else I got here. In no particular order. I'm just going to throw this at you because there might be something here that you like. I picked up these awesome leggings. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with them. They are polyester and spandex, which is the only material I will buy stuff in. And they are like celestial leggings and they're so cute and they are so comfy. They feel like kittens or something. Like, they are so soft. And I've tried them on already. I might insert a clip of me wearing them, I don't know. But they're like perfect for yoga. I probably wouldn't go run in them or anything. I think they're not maybe, what's the word, athletic enough or whatever, but for like lounging around the house or doing yoga, they are perfect and they are just so cute. I got these in a size small. I don't know if these are juniors. I think when I looked on the website, I got the impression these might be juniors, but I don't know. But I fit into a size small and I'm very happy about that. So yes, awesome. Really like these. Would have bought 5 more pairs if they'd had 5 more pairs. What else did I pick up? Tea towels. You know, you can never have too many tea towels. A girl can never have too many tea towels. I feel like I lose tea towels the way other people lose socks. You know how everyone's like, the sock gnomes came and they stole my socks in the night? I feel like that happens with tea towels for me. Like, I start off with 10 tea towels and then a minute later I'm down to like 6. And I just, no matter what, I just cannot find the other 4. It's like they've just apparated into the night. So I did pick up some tea towels. Speaking of socks, I did also pick up some socks. I wasn't planning on it, but all my socks are really old and nasty. So I figured it was time for some new socks. And I found these ones from, I'm gonna butcher this. Is it Hanes or Hannes or Hans? I don't know how you say this. I'm really sorry. I'm not a sock connoisseur, but anyway, so they're comfort socks. They're little ankle socks. They're so, again, so soft, and they're made from polyester and spandex, so they're wicking, and I bought them again to wear with my scrubs. So I'm really trying to focus on kind of looking and feeling better at work, because I think I haven't been. You know, I've just been wearing these ugly ass baggy scrubs and these horrible holey socks, and I think I can do better. So here we go. I did pick up some command hooks. These I picked up to hang up a bunch of fairy lights that I purchased from Shein that I have had lying around the apartment for about 2 months because I haven't had any way to stick them to the walls. So I picked up these command hooks. Also work related, I picked up some ballpoint pens. Walmart always has very good deals on pens, like just cheap basic pens. My work does provide us with pens. It is a hospital, but they are the worst freaking pens in the universe. Like, they're those pens where you have to take the lid off manually and stick it on the other end, and it's like, who in the world has time for that? I don't have time for that. So, pens. Super glue for a project I'm working on. Now, fun, ridiculous fact about me, I have the worst gag reflex ever. Getting x-rays at the dentist is like something else. It's, you know, yeah, let's just not go there. So I can't swallow large pills. I've never been able to swallow large pills. So I have always taken chewable vitamins, and you know, it is what it is. I'm a 40-year-old who takes chewable vitamins. This is a Walmart own brand. It's Spring Valley, and it's their biotin 5,000 micrograms. And there's 150 of them, and it is vegetarian. You know, biotin, I don't know whether it helps or not, but the way I view it is it doesn't hurt. Also picked up some zinc gummies. Again, they are also vegetarian, and they are grapefruit zinc gummies, and they are so delicious. Oh my gosh, they're like candy. So yeah, I can use some zinc in my life. I also picked up some emergency. I don't care, even if it's psychosomatic, I will take this. You know, yeah. I love my emergency. I live in the Pacific Northwest. It's gloomy and disgusting and wintry for 9 months out of 12, and you know, this is my go-to. I also picked up some Airborne. This is just to bring to work with me and have in my bag, just in case I'm having a rough shift. I like it. Picked up these Tums. These are the Tums Antacid Chewy Bites, assorted berries, and this isn't the best way to get calcium, but if you can't absorb calcium citrate because you can't take those giant horse pills, the calcium carbonate in these is not a bad way to go. It doesn't deliver as much, but it's better than nothing. And I turned 40 last month, so osteoporosis, here we come. I once heard this thing about sunscreen, and there's a lot of like debate about sunscreen, and it's like, oh, which sunscreen should you use, and this one's got this, and this one's got that, and this one's mineral, and this one's chemical, and this one's SPF this, and this one's SPF. And somebody came along and said, listen, just stop freaking out. The best sunscreen is the one that you will actually use. You can buy SPF 2 million, but if you hate it because it's like white, casty and oily and gross and doesn't rub in and leaves you feeling great, you're not gonna use it. You know, you're gonna use, if you're gonna use the $5 Walmart sunscreen, you know, then use the $5 Walmart sunscreen. And you know, that analogy, I think, spills over to so many other things in life, but especially vitamins. Like, you know, you might not be getting the vitamins that give you the best sort of punch and kick or whatever, but it's sure as hell better than nothing, you know? And so, you know, I buy the vitamins that I know I'm going to take every day. Not the ones that are the trendiest or the coolest or, you know, the sort of the most bio-efficient or whatever. Like, that doesn't matter. If I can't stand the taste, doesn't matter. Speaking of not being able to stand the taste, I also picked up the Centrum Fresh and Fruity Chewables. I didn't realise they were for adults 50 plus. I turned 40, I got another 10 years to go, but apparently I'm practicing already. But they're mixed berry flavour, 60 chewable tablets. They're okay, they taste a little chalky. They do have a lot of vitamins in them. I mean, I'm seeing a long list of vitamins. I was actually looking for the Centrum A to Z, I think is what it's called, chewables, but I couldn't find those. So I picked up these, and you know, I'll use them up, but I would not probably repurchase these. It's one bag down. And second bag here, if I can even pick this thing up. Oh my goodness. This is all cosmetics. Now, before you roll your eyes too hard, bear in mind the channel that you're watching. My channel is called, what is it even called? The 365 Day Glow Up, or 365 Days of Glowing Up? I don't even know my channel name, but it's something like that. The whole premise of my channel was really kicked off when I realized I was going to be turning 40 and I looked haggard and old and tired. And I still look haggard and tired and old. I do, you know, I walk down the street and I glance my reflection in like a shop window and I just see scowl lines and hollowness and, you know, marionette lines and tons of fat under here and bad yellow teeth and, you know, wrinkles and just hair that's ratty and short and not one length and just all this stuff, you know. And let's not even get into the mental stuff, this is just the physical stuff. So I did buy quite a lot of beauty stuff, but the kind of goal of this channel is to really go through quite an intense bout of self-improvement this year. So while we're on the physical, let's talk about all the stuff I got from Walmart. I was so elated to find these. These were $2 something. I forget $2 what, but it was $2 something. These are I got 3 because I was so happy to find them. the Earth Therapeutics Soft and Smooth Gentle Peeling Foot Mask with sock type delivery system. So these are the foot masks that you put on, you leave them and then they peel off the kind of hardened skin on your feet. These things are amazing. They tell you to leave them on for 60 to 90 minutes. I always leave them on overnight. Don't do that. Don't do that, but I do that because I know that it works for me, but I don't want your foot to fall off or something. But these things are absolutely amazing. It's going to be hard to use them in summer because I'm going to be wearing sandals, but if I can find a week where I can sneak them in, like if it's going to be raining for a week in Portland, I'm definitely going to do these. They are legitimately wonderful. So I picked up 3 packs of those, and they're usually close to $5 at my local Fred Meyer, so to find them for $2 something was quite a pleasant surprise. I picked up some hair products. These are conditioners, nothing particularly special. These are the VO5 Kiwi Lime Squeeze Lemongrass Conditioner. This is the conditioner I use every day. I just pick it up whenever I find it, which is everywhere, but I go through a lot of this. It's like usually 80 cents or something thereabouts. And because I go through so much conditioner, I just like to use a really cheap, lightweight conditioner. I have very greasy, lank, greasy hair. And so a lightweight conditioner is really what I need to go for. Here I picked up a shampoo. Nothing to really write home about. Just picked it up really because I needed another shampoo. And I don't usually like to spring for these, but it's 50% extra free, and I feel okay with spending $6 on a shampoo if it's got this much in it, not just this much. So picked this up. Yeah. I picked up a bunch of bubble bath products. Now, I lived in a van for 4 months this summer, and I did not have access to a shower. And I would bathe in the river. I would sponge bath myself, and if I was very lucky, I would find a campsite that had a running shower. Now, this was in the middle of 2020, so there weren't really any campsites with running showers. Everything was shut. So I mostly just didn't shower for 4 months, and when I moved into the apartment that I currently live in now, after traveling in my van for 4 months, let me tell you, that first shower was just so good. And I've never forgotten it. And I will never ever take showers for granted. I think people take this sort of thing for granted, and there's a lot that I take for granted, but I will never take for granted showers. Showers are amazing. Hot showers with fresh, warm, piping hot water sluicing over you. Oh, there is nothing like it. There is nothing like it. So I do tend to go a little bit bonkers for my shower products, and that is purely a result of van life, you know? Yeah. So anyway, I picked up these 2, is it Suave or Suave? Suave? I don't know. I'm gonna call it Suave. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it, but these are the body washes, right? And they are, this one is sea salt eucalyptus, and this one is aloe rose water. This one claims to be moisturizing, and this one claims to be exfoliating. I'll believe it when I see it, but they both smelled really delicious, and that's all that matters to me. In line with that, I also picked up this Bodycology Coconut Hibiscus Body Bath and Bubble Bath and Body Wash. I'm saying that wrong. Now, I have a thing about coconut hibiscus. It is, I don't know, it's just my weakness. And this Bodycology Coconut Hibiscus Bubble Bath has been a repeat purchase for me. I'll dump half of it in the bath in one go and just be in the bath for 4 hours watching Poirot. Absolutely love this stuff. I've purchased this like, you know, a bunch of times before, and I will continue to purchase it. And it was nice to see it about $1 cheaper at Walmart, so. Speaking of coconut hibiscus and my little bit of a craze for coconut hibiscus everything, I kind of splurged and picked up this Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Illuminating Body Lotion for dull skin. And I have dull skin, let me tell you. So I originally purchased their, let me reach over here and grab it, just 1 minute. Coconut Hibiscus Body Scrub, and this is just their sugar scrub. Now this is empty, I've already used this up. And I decided not to repurchase this because this is about like $13, and I think it's pretty outrageous for a body scrub. It's amazing, but I've never once used this. Well, I've never once purchased this, and I've never once used this without kind of feeling this pang of guilt about how much I paid for it. So if this was ever on sale for buy one, get one free, I would snap it up, but at like $13 a container, So I'm looking into, the reason I've saved this container is I think I'm actually going to try and make my own sugar scrub and put it in this container and kind of live vicariously through the container, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase this at the price. But I really like the scent, so I figured, well, why not purchase something by the same company, by the same brand, and the same scent that is going to last me a little bit longer. And this body lotion I think will last me a little bit longer. So I picked this up. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm very excited to try it. Yes, that was a bit of a splurge. That was like $9, $8-9. What else have I got in here? Okay. Speaking of scenty things that smell nice, I picked up these. Now, these remind me so much of the 90s. In fact, I've probably used these since the 90s. I mean, I haven't because I lived in England in the 90s, but well, let me explain what these are. These are Body Fantasies fragrance body spray. I mean, yeah, Body Fantasies body spray. It's basically 2 ingredients, alcohol and perfume. I mean, it's very cheap. But this vanilla Body Fantasies, I have used this for years, and I get so many compliments from people saying that I smell amazing. And it's just this super cheap vanilla body spray. I've used this since I lived in Tennessee, and I think that was in 2003. So it's been a while, and this thing smells so delicious. It's so good. It's like vanilla sugar cookies. Really good. So I picked up one of these, and then I picked up these other 2 ones. This one is Pink Vanilla Kiss, and this one is Pure Sunshine. It's got oranges and lemons on it. It does not smell like oranges and lemons, but I mean, it smells good. And these just, I don't know, there's something about these that just reminds me of the 90s. Like, I feel like I'm gonna put these on and then my mum's gonna yell at me to get off the phone so she can use the dial-up internet to play solitaire. Do you know what I mean? It's just got that kind of vibe to it. So I'm loving those, and they were like $2, so happy with those. Let's see, what else did I get? Ooh, I got some Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer, fair to medium skin tone. It's self-tanner is essentially what it is, but it's I guess it's supposed to be a slow self-tanner, so I think you put it on, and then after several days, I might have gotten this wrong, but I think you put it on, yeah, and it develops over several days. So it's not like, bam, you're Oompa Loompa orange. It's more like you might be Oompa Loompa orange after a week. So I am very pale, as you can see. So I struggle with self-tanner, and I think I've only ever purchased 2 self-tanners in my life because I struggle with it so much, but we're gonna give this one a go. And I'll probably do a review on it, just for all you pale people out there. Revlon Color Silk. So this is my second favorite hair dye. My favorite hair dye is the L'Oreal Feria Power Copper or Intense Copper. I forget what it's called these days, but it's number 74, C74. Walmart did not have that, so I purchased this one. This one's about 3 times less expensive, and it actually works almost as good. It's not quite as moisturizing, but let me just back up a little bit. I dye my hair about twice a year with box dye. And the reason I dye my hair with box dye is it kind of dries my hair out a little bit. Now, for most people that would be a travesty, but for me, because my hair is just basically a giant oil slick most of the time, drying out the roots kind of helps a little bit. And this also lightens the roots a little bit. It's got some kind of a developer in it that kind of lightens your hair as well as deposits a color. And so it just kind of brightens everything. Otherwise my hair is quite a sort of a muddy brown color. And then I top my hair up with henna the rest of the year. So about once a month I will do a henna treatment, and that just kind of keeps some of the copper vibrancy. Otherwise, if I just use box dye, it kind of fades to like a brassy orange and it's not very attractive. So I use a combination of box dye about twice a year and henna. Now I did a video in December or January where I dyed my hair with box dye for the first time in well over like, gosh, 6 months, 7 months. You can go watch that. I think it's called My Glow Up After Living in a Van or something like that. Anyhow, but I have not dyed my hair with box dye since then. So this is going to be the first time in about 6 months. So I'm excited to do that. I'm probably going to do that tonight. And I might film it, who knows. So if you want to know what the results of this $2 whatever 50 hair dye are, keep watching. Speaking of hair dye, I also purchased this Rit Dye More synthetic fiber dye in apricot orange. Now this is for dyeing polyester. The reason I got this is because it actually dyes wigs really well, and a lot of wigs that I get. It's impossible to find them in copper shades. So I will buy a blonde shade and I will dye it with this, and it dyes it copper. So yeah, there's that. Speaking of hair products, I also got this Tresemme non-aerosol hairspray. I'm not a hairspray fan, but since I gave myself bangs during quarantine, I feel like I might need it because my fringe just always anytime I go outside and there could be no wind whatsoever, my hair will just go, you know, and then my giant forehead is exposed. So I thought it might be nice to try something to try and keep my fringe in place, but I don't know if this is going to work. It's non-aerosol because I don't like aerosols. I don't like breathing stuff in if I can help it. So we'll see. I picked up some deodorant. Now, most people I know really hate aluminium deodorant. I'm the opposite. I love it. I'm like, bring it on. This has 25% aluminium deodorant, and this is the Mitchum, I guess I should say what it is. It's the Mitchum Triple Odor Defense Powder Fresh Gel Antiperspirant and Deodorant. I have really excessive sweating. I suffer from it. I can put on a long sleeve top, and within about 40 seconds, the underarms are just completely saturated. It's, you know, I'm sort of smiling, but it is a real problem, and it's not that funny actually. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So anyway, I like to go for the deodorants that are really kind of, you know, as aluminium-y as possible. Down the line, I would actually like to get something like either Botox or Mirror Dry to actually eliminate my underarm sweating, but that's not really in my financial future right now. So for now, I just buy deodorant. Now these are on sale at Walmart. I got the impression they were maybe discontinuing this. I don't know whether the brand is discontinuing it or whether just Walmart was discontinuing it, but they were on sale, so I picked those up. And let's see what else. Okay, so then I picked up these face masks. Now I am a sucker for pick and mix face masks. Like, just give me a big bag of face masks. However, what I found is the only face masks that don't break me out are the clay ones. Like, you know, those beautiful K-beauty sheet masks that you put on and they feel so good, and you know, oh, they're just very luxurious. I don't think I've ever once used one of those and not had them break me out. And in fact, I used one last night and it broke me out. I don't know if you can see, but I've got a zip there and I've got a bunch of zips here. Broke me out. And so I have to stick to the clay ones. These are by Freeman. This is Sweet Tea and Lemon Peel Off Clay Mask. Don't ask me how a clay mask peels off, but apparently this one does. This one is Anti-Stress Dead Sea Minerals Clay Mask, and this one is Detoxifying Charcoal and Black Sugar Mud Mask. So I'm very excited to try all those out in the dark with an episode of Poirot. What else have I got? Okay, we're almost done. So for a bit of hilarity, I picked up these magnetic lashes and this magnetic eyeliner. So they do come in a kit, but I could not find lashes that didn't look comical that were part of a kit, so I had to buy these separately. These were the shortest, least ridiculous lashes I could find. They are by Kiss. They are the magnetic lashes, and the name is Tantalize, and I frankly still think it looks ridiculous. I mean, I'm going to do a video trying these on, and it's going to be farcical because I can just tell, you know, I basically have very European, and my eyelashes are light strawberry blonde ginger, and they are about 3 millimeters long and completely flat. And these things are like an inch long and, you know, jet black, and I don't know, I don't see these really working, but I thought I was too intrigued to not try them. So we're gonna try them, and it's gonna be a very entertaining experience. Speaking of fancy schmancy stuff, I also picked up a couple of press-on nails. I got these. These are by Dashing Diva. These are the Gloss Ultra Shine Gel Palette Nails. I've seen people put these on and they look amazing, but the process looks really quite intimidating. So I might do a video and you can laugh. I don't think it's gonna go well. But anyway, I decided to try them. This is in the color Blue Vixen. So yeah, these are the kind of stick-on nails. And then these are the Impress. Impress are my go-to nails. I love, if I'm gonna wear nails, it's gonna be Impress nails. I don't ever paint my fingernails because working in healthcare, I wash my hands hundreds of times a day, and just nail polish just chips immediately. So I really like press-on nails. I've never bought them. I've always bought them in very sort of muted shades. So I thought I would go for something red. I don't know if you can tell, but so I thought I would get some red nails. So yes. Also picked up a couple of nail polishes. This is Sally Hansen's Extreme Wear in Golden Eye. And I've had this before, I really like it. I usually use it on my toes. I love gold toes. And then I picked up just a quick dry top coat, nothing too fancy schmancy. Picked up some rubbing alcohol. I primarily use this to sanitize my phone every day. And for those naysayers out there who are like, you can't do that, it's gonna ruin it, I'm here to tell you I've done it for the past year and a half and it has not ruined it. So suck on that, it is totally fine. Okay, and last but not least, I picked up some makeup from, gosh, what is the brand? Essence. I got into this brand because one, it's cheap and I'm a cheapskate, and two, they do a bright white setting powder, fixing powder, whatever you want to call it, face powder. This powder is completely transparent white. I mean, it's white. And as someone with very pale skin, this is the only color that works for me. If powder has even the slightest beige tint to it, it makes me look really muddy and like an Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like, I mean, really, the lightest shades of any other cosmetic brand like CoverGirl, NYX, I don't know, Revlon, you know, whatever, just make me look really muddy and it's just not a good look. So white powder is what I need and it's really hard to find it. Nicola Roberts from Girls Aloud, I know that she has a line of makeup. She's very pale. She has a line of phenomenal makeup called Dainty Doll, but their powder is about, I think it's 30 pounds. That's pounds, not dollars, for something like this. And this is like $4. So I'll stick with this, thank you. So I picked up 2 of these. Whenever I see this, I pick it up. If there were 10 of them, I would have picked up 10 of them. I also picked up the blushes from Essence, and again, these are a repeat purchase. I've had these before. This is in the color Befitting, and it's this really nice, gosh, I can't get it open. It's this really nice, kind of like nice mix between a, like a, I don't know, I'm not good at describing makeup. It's like a rose pink. It's pink, but it's not too pink, and it's corally, but it's not too corally. You know, it's kind of somewhere in between. So I grabbed 2 of those. That's the blush that I always wear. And then last but not least, I picked up this Essence Smoky Crystal Ultra Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color Opal. So this is like an eyeliner. They call it an eye pencil. I think it's really an eyeliner, but it is like this crayon. And let me tell you, crayon is the only kind of eyeliner I can do. If I had my way, I would be a millionaire. I would get permanent eyeliner for sure, because I am like a toddler applying makeup. I mean, you know, everyone says that and then they apply it and it looks flawless. I really am. I look like I've put on makeup during an earth tremor. You know what I mean? That's just my sort of default. And so this is like the best eyeliner that I've found. It's like crayon makeup. So yes, I picked that up too. And that's everything. So yes, I went in for scrubs and I came out with not scrubs, but I hope you found it useful. I will be back with another video about scrubs for the 3 of you that watch that maybe work in healthcare that might be interested in that. I'd like to do a fashion haul. Again, you know, this all comes back to the fact that I turned 40 last month, and I've been feeling very frumpy and very fat and very haggard and very old and very tired and just not great, you know, and I know that I don't look great and I need to work more on pampering myself. And, you know, for years and years and years and years, I've kind of operated as a tomboy, and I've sort of thought that pampering yourself was superficial and silly, and look where it's gotten me. You know, I'm just ugly and haggard, and that's where I'm at. So, you know, we've got some things and we've got a little bit of work to do. So I'm definitely going to be trying out the self tanner. I'm definitely going to be trying out the hair dye, or using the hair dye. I'm probably going to video those. So stay tuned for those videos. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.